You guys, I'm screwed. I am so screwed. It turns out on the day before memory repository, I picked one of the worst abnormalities to get stuck with, and now we are stuck with him for the rest of our career. But you know what? The nameless fetus is our small, horrible son. And so we will be working with him to the best of our ability, as we try and do the arduous task of 100%ing our abnormality counter. Luckily, if all we need is energy, it should be fairly easy to get it, because since we're going to be rewinding time a lot, none of what we do actually matters. So we can totally just grind this all out as quickly as possible. Doesn't matter who goes where, only that we succeed. Get as much energy as we possibly can, and end every day with as much of a win as we can say we can claim. So our primary focus is going to be working on all of our he's and aleph, except for the singing machine, because nobody likes the singing machine. I cannot think of a single worse abnormality than the singing machine. Wait, we have Scarecrow. I mean, technically all we have to do is just bonk Scarecrow with the freaking horny mallet every time he shows up, but you know how it is. Alright, everybody in position, everybody in our places. Good, let's get this show on the road. I really can't get over Rudolta of the Sleigh. What a design! And yeah, level ups officially stop mattering now. If only because of the fact that, you know... Wait, hold on. Did I just see the ghost of Frank Sona? Nah, it was probably just someone on the clerk screen. Oh well. There he is, nice and tight and all alive. Yeah, at this point we're really just trying to maximize our energy counters. I mean, getting more equipment from the Nameless Fetus and the Forsaken Murderer is pretty nice too, but even then their equipment aggressively does not matter. It's really just getting as many of these bars filled up as we possibly can. Not gonna be easy when we're mostly working with he levels, but... Sent in Mr. Citrus last time, so this time we send in Shao. Rudolta of the Sleigh. Yeah, okay, we should be able to get a rollover going on with no problem. Frank Sona with glasses is absolutely cursed. Because half the point of Frank Sona is his beady eyes, and this just elevates them to a new level. See, we're already a quarter of the way done with our PE boxes. Forsaken Murderer. I don't know why Forsaken Murderer is so hard to please, but he is, and I hate it. Oh my god, Suki. Somehow I knew you were gonna go there. Yeah, unfortunately, this facility seems to be a bit lower in overall power level than our previous facility. Sure, we got an Aleph on a pretty early day comparatively, but... I am really hoping that bad RNG will not blow up in our faces with the baby. But of course, because this is Father's Day, we must take care of the baby. As well as weird composite Santa Claus, who I hate. Rudolta. And yeah, when I say nobody's level ups matter right now, I mean it. Literally, nobody's level ups matter. All that matters is that people do not die horrifically. Up. You know, maybe I should do something about this before Mountain of Smiling Bodies kicks it into overdrive. Because I know he doesn't take too kindly to dead clerks around these parts. You know what? I'll distract him. Go in there, Gonzalez. And there we go. Hamburger Dawn has come to a close. We should be finished soon, and oh no, not Punishing Bird. Okay, Mr. Citrus went in last. Oh, I can execute dead bodies? That actually kind of owns. I know you're dead, but son, you're about to get deader. Okay, horrifying pear baby is actually a lot easier to work with than I expected. And people were acting like this was like the big facility ending threat. With Showless and Mr. Citrus. Yeah, we should be able to end this day before we even have to deal with Noons. And because we're resetting, it literally does not matter what happens from here. Hello, welcome aboard. Also, I see an announcement. Aw, thanks, Jump Off. Also, thank you for wishing me a happy Father's Day to Jackal. Oh no. Cursed. Okay, with one last work done on the horrible baby, we should be able to wrap this day up. It turns out days on LobCorp go by really, really quickly when, you know, you don't actually care about what's happening in them. Are you... Oh my god. At this point, do you guys just not tell me for shits and giggles? I think at this point, Alicia is the only person that tells me. The rest of y'all are just waiting to see how long it takes me to mess up. From Break and Ruin, the most beautiful performance begins. While I answer Jump Off's happy message, can you guys please tell me if this one is going to make me regret my life or not? You're good, Suki, you're good. Yes, I do want to know the risk level. Good or bad Clipaw's counter goes down. Well, think about it this way. We're heading into day 23. We are playing day 21, day 22, day 23, and day 24. So we only have to deal with this asshole for about 2 days, and then we can just toss him. It's an Aleph level, and if I get a good or a bad, its Clip-Off counter goes down. I like those odds. Whee! This is a forest full of hearts. No matter how many he cuts down, the forest still remains dense. Or, let us meet again as stars. How is this one? F is fairy tale, yes. No. Wait. Yes, this is good. We can get him out of the way. We can get this asshole out of the way. Mankind had yearned to build a fertile world for a long time. But what did fertile really mean to them? Is it worthy of all the tales of conflict and pain that took place? Numerous stories began and vanished. And in that process, people started to lose faith. Looking at them, saw some despair, while others saw hope. At a certain moment, a new civilization was born. Countless things changed in the blink of an eye. Along with the emergence of new technologies, all of the wings to keep this world aloft hold at least one singularity. That's right, just as the first humans wanted, those technologies had the intention to create a fertile world. People wanted a better world, and that aim for a better world set forth new spectacles of shimmer, a previously unimaginable sight that burst forth to the unprepared mind. Whether or not all that made everyone's life truly fertile is a question we simply won't know the answer to. One thing is certain, it is what enabled me to speak with you right now. Wait, did Tifereth just not show up? Is Tifereth currently a glitchereth? Am I under house arrest? Either way, we now have two assholes who we are hopefully not gonna have to deal with for very long, like at all. Okay, what's the stat that we need low on this guy? Scarecrow is white, because he's brain. What's Woodsman? Is Woodsman temperance? Is temperance the heart? You know that's true, but it's still funny. Uh-oh, what's the dear? I know they won't appear for the cutscenes, but not appearing on the menu screen when they asked me what department to upgrade was funny. Alright, Neville, you have no temperance. We're also bringing in Everett and Marinelle. Oh my god, look how much lob we have, you guys. Right, all my Aleph stuff is currently taken. Everett, you pick... No, yeah, Everett, pick up lamp. Who did I just disarm? Okay, good, it was just Shao. We have, like, no sources of white damage, so I'm gonna be putting Neville and Everett on Ecstasy. Okay, no, Everett. Get Marinelle on that, Everett here. And now, Ego Suits. Oh my god, he literally can't use it. Okay, Hypocrisy. Put Discord. You know what? No, I don't want to fuck around, especially on low-level employees. There we go. I need to get some water, actually. Be right back. And you know what? Let me test something. Wait, no, not 1 minute. What the hell? No, that's awful. God, no. Alright, I'm back. Is the ad break over? Has the evil been vanquished? Okay, good. I believe the ad break is over, so I'm back. I don't see commercials either, so I don't know if they're properly airing or not. So we have Metaton, and we have Horrible Woodsman. And as we tend to do, we are going to start poking at our new abnormalities first. Neville, get in here, and Mr. Citrus, appreciate this man's work. Okay, good. He is doing... No, Mr. Citrus, stop doing so well. Wait, no, this is perfect. Mr. Citrus, keep doing so poorly. There's no way this is gonna be a good work result. God, it was a good work result. Meanwhile, Neville is doing worse than I had hoped. Also, Mr. Citrus took a good bit of sand damage there. Now let's check on you. Ironically, his best is attachment, despite you not wanting to work attachment on him. Wow, I hate it. Okay, so let's see. I think we can put Mr. Citrus in for another round. Meanwhile, let's try getting some insight in on our warm-hearted woodsman friend. God, I love having Mr. Citrus around because I have a reason to use him as as basically the target dummy for the rest of the organization. Although maybe that's not the wisest plan here, because it looks like he does take some pretty significant white damage. Wait, nope, he survived. We're good. Okay, so white is low. 5 white is common. But was that a neutral? Yes, that was a neutral. Does this man have any task he likes being worked on? Artists, am I right? Wow, I hate both of these things already. So if purple is his best work result, maybe I can send Mr. Citrus in for another dip? Or maybe I should pick someone with a better white resistance. No, that's a 0.6 white resistance and a 94 prudence. There aren't many that are better. I mean, mimicry is, but mimicry is literally insane. Who has Mound of Smiling Bodies gear? You know what, Pansy? We're gonna try you out. Get on down. God, I really hate Woodsman. I know he's not even doing any damage, but I feel like getting a handle on this man is gonna be a pain. And up. When the work result was bad, the clip-off counter lowered. Oh boy. Alright, Pansy, let's give you a shot. I think you'll do a little bit better than Mr. Citrus did. Maybe. Once he reaches 0, do not send anyone in. Up! He's at 0. Let me at least see how putting Pansy in goes. Jesus, Woodsman, not cool. But Everett seems to be handling it all good. Unfortunately, that was our only guy who could work on Woodsman, so... probably should restart anyway. But at least I know that he's pretty easy to solo. So let's get some guidelines established. When the work result was good, the clip-off counter lowered. When the work result was bad, the clip-off lowered. It plays music that does white damage. Yeah. He has one attack that's threatening. It's really more that he is an absolute bitch to work with. Like, oh my god. I hate this man. How? Why does he exist? Wait. I probably should have brought Pansy down there. I feel like it's unironically quicker to reset the day and just make that substitution than it is to have her march all the way down. Yeah, Pansy seems like our best bet. You're not wrong, Suki. You're not wrong. I do kind of at least want to research the guy, but if he's gonna be a big old bastard about it, I don't even know if it's worth it. Tasha, though. Sorry, Frank Sona. Okay, so Pansy, Tasha, and Neville are going to be there. This seems like a good squad. So maybe I shouldn't have them on Aleph level equipment if they're going to be my first line of defense against an Aleph. So Pansy is going to take the Smile. Mary, I'm sorry, I'm temporarily taking Mimicry. You know what? In general, let's get my Aleph wielders all down here. Ah, shit, I forgot that I left some people on riot sticks. Yeah, you're using Aleph here. You're using Aleph here. You're using Aleph here. That should be all of my Aleph suits? Yes. Doesn't feel right. I don't think everybody's fully equipped. But I guess they are. Hello, latest. Welcome aboard. And yes, we are currently working on Woodsman and Orchestra of Butterflies, or whatever his name is. We do day 23, we do day 24, and then we time warp back to day 21 before it's too late. I feel like I should be giving all my Aleph armored people Aleph weapons as well, especially because I have a bunch of those. You know what? Actually, you know what? I can't not give Gonzalez gun. So now they should all be equipped with Aleph tier weapons. Most of them are black. Okay, I have both of my mimicries down here as well. Let's see now who's stuck on Riot Stick. Brim is. I'll give him the sword sharpened with tears. And latest is you can have the Crimson Scar. There we go. Operation Butterfly Wing Pull is beginning. Step 1, everybody get down here. These are the only abnormalities we're working with today, kind of. At least until I have them researched. Oh, a hush, criminal in a box. And this means that technically, if anyone's going to be babysitting Mountain of Smiling Bodies, it should be Mr. Citrus. Okay, so let's try and do this now. Neville, work Woodman. Pansy, work Butterflies. Oh my god, why does Woodsman suck so bad? He kinda looks like a butterfly, or maybe a cricket. Or maybe it's just my inherent parsing of the inhumanity of mimes. Also, oh no, that was a good result. I think arms up means he's dead. Wow! All it takes is one bad work result. All it really takes is one bad work result. Jesus, Jerry. You know what? Everett, you're fired. Turn in your badge and clothing. Your bad luck. I should have exponentially better chances if instead of you, I hire Destiny. It is your destiny to do a better freaking job than Neville is. You're my new Neville. You make the old Neville look like a total loser in comparison. There we go. Everybody get down there. And yeah, the arm is always up, but I think he started twitching when he hit 0, and I feel like that's when you know it's bad medicine. Seriously, look at his little antenna, or maybe that's hair. That waistcoat totally looks like wings, too. Maybe I'm thinking of another abnormality I saw somebody fighting once. Okay, good. This is going a million times better. This is also going a million times better, and I'm sad about that fact. Pansy, you were supposed to be the chosen one. You were supposed to bring suctitude to the Force. Okay, if Clipoth counters at 0, they immediately die and the abnormality escapes. Actually, you know what? Chloe, get down here. Latest, get down here. Pesha, get down here. Actually, should it be everybody or should it only be everyone in A-lift gear? So you know what? Everybody else stay in your rooms. Yeah, I made sure to pivot to level 2s only. I thought level 1 would be a better chance, but then it turns out no, this man just sucks. Pansy, get back in there, and this time do bad. You're at a minus 6% chance of success. Does minus 6 mean nothing to you, woman? Destiny. God, I hate this abnormality. It was a high success chance, too! Uh-oh. Oh, it's time for a curtain call. Uh-oh. Okay, guys, it's time for my favorite hobby, clown fighting. Everyone but Destiny, you're in. Destiny, you stay home and think about what you've done. Oh, we cannot change the pace of the battle anymore. Okay, let's see how fast a bunch of commandos can burn down an Aleph. Oh dear. Oh dear, they're not doing any damage. It only takes damage from white? Oh wait, no, it changes colors. It changes colors. Okay, this isn't so bad. This is doable, I think. Except for when it turns white, at which point everything is suffering. Also, can you not hurt my ears in real life, please? Uh-oh, movement 4? I don't like movement 4. I don't like movement 4! Whew! That was remarkably painless, actually. The Silent Orchestra. If we can at least get good info on the Silent Orchestra, I'm gonna be content. Oh no, that's right. What happened to my energy? Okay, first movement is pale, second is black, third is white, fourth is red. And when it reaches a climax, it becomes literally invincible. So wait, did it take all my energy for breaching? Or did something else take my energy? Come on, Tasha. You got this. You really got this. Oh no. I hate it. I would never tip a mime. Really? That's kinda butts. Okay, good is 13 and I was at 16. I think I can get one more good run of energy out of this guy. I really hate Scarecrow, you guys. This is maybe the worst abnormality that has ever been programmed. Woodsman, sorry. One more time, Tasha. I believe in you. Should I start actually trying to build up energy for the day? But I kind of feel like building up energy for the day is a good idea. Because, yeah, if we get another silent breach at a bad time, we're gonna have a bad time. Okay, Mr. Citrus, you're my only Aleph level left. I need you to handle Mountain of Bodies for me. I feel like once I'm at like negative 30, playing with the Silent Orchestra again is a bit playing with fire. But, you know what? Okay, this was very much playing with fire. Okay, the clip-off result was bad. Not my best moment. Luckily, it didn't go down, huh? End the day mid-performance? Oh no, the clip-off counter did go down. This means we do have a worryingly good chance of triggering it next time we go for it. True. But I am swimming in lob points as of current. We also have demonstrated that I can totally beat this man in a fight. And in fact, if I send everybody over here, we can get a head start on him next time. Do you think anyone with white-resistant VOD armor would stand a chance, or do you think that they would risk going loco? Especially if they can beat him down during his earlier movements. You know what? It's worth a shot. What's the worst that could happen? I reset the day? Okay, let's see how many employees heed the call. Actually, you know what? Everett and Marinelle, you guys stay up here. Everybody without a 5 next to their name, stay here. Everybody with a 5 at their name, gather. This is pretty bad for energy generation, I'm not going to lie to you all. Frank, go hang out with Sports Girl, progress the day some. Really, huh? Just Teddy Bear? Go figure. Now I can try going for a common... I could try going for a repression and hope that that doesn't trigger. Especially off of someone that's been already getting good work results. But it might be better if that's the case to just go for a good instead. And, you know, enjoy the benefits of a good work result. Because, like, if we know this is happening anyway... Ordeals can recoup energy, that's true, and Green Dawn is kind of a buster. Okay, you get back to your position while I send Tasha to get very familiar with Mr. Orchestra Maestro. Smiling Bodies is at a 2. Oh joy, I only need to get like 600 PE boxes off of this man in 2 days. I'm fucked. Curd and Cole. Look, I bought the performance to you today. I think everybody is shielded. I think everybody's shields are down. Luckily, black damage is in abundance in this facility. Show's over, guys. Mountain of Smiling Bodies looking kinda angy. Is there any way I can raise this clip-off meter, or should I just have everybody outside to swarm it, except for, of course, Tasha? Come on, Tasha, do bad, do bad, do bad. Tasha's not doing bad, you guys. Not ideal. I really don't want to deal with this thing before I have another meltdown. Should I just wait for poking this thing until I have another meltdown? Or should I trust in this to go poorly if I go again? It's at a 12% minus now. I need to get to 13 or 18. You would not trust RNG. You would wait until we get this green out of the way and potentially Mountain of Smiling Bodies is breach. Is that what you're saying? Hello, Curry. I mean, it's not that bad of a fight, honestly. It seems, especially if I just wait outside during the first movement and bring them all in for the second. Although, I'll be honest, I do not trust my reflexes there. Okay, so I'll wait for green to trigger a breach, then. Because I have, like, my entire facility on hand ready to mob this thing. And at the very least, then I can focus entirely on the orchestra instead of having to worry about bodies on top of that. Also, man, Bodies by Drowning Pool is my favorite orchestral accompaniment. How are you doing today, by the way, Curry? And in fact, how's everybody doing today? I'm realizing that I've been so focused on trying to get everything going smoothly, which is not easy when this asshole decides to show up. This freaking darkest dungeon looking punk. Hate him. Hate his face. Holes. I wish he was dead. He's dead to me, at least. How long could it possibly take for Green Dawns to kill a bunch of clerks, huh? And at the very least, having a chance to stop working on Silent Orchestra is giving me a chance to get some energy up. Not that it matters, because I do want to hang in there at least long enough to get its gear. It's tricky because working on this thing optimally, you're only going to be getting like around 20 PE boxes a pop, and that's after bonuses that I've unlocked previously. So getting all of these in the next 2 days is going to be a pain in the butt, especially when this day is already half over. But then again, I got all this accomplished in one day, and that has to have at least counted for like a good chunk of that. And honestly, my facility can at least hang in there until a dusk and likely past a dusk. If anything, it's going to be harder to max out the freaking woodsman. But the next day, we're getting a tool abnormality, so it is going to be at least on the easier side. God, I'm really lucky I don't have the magical girl, because I'm pretty sure the magical girl would absolutely be causing problems on purpose by now. Ah, shit, the clerks are holding their own. This is a really bad robot rebellion. There we go! Okay, everyone, on that mountain of smiling bodies, because he's kind of a bitch at this point. Wait, what are you slackers doing? Get in there. That was actually pretty easy. I really wished the first movement of the orchestra wasn't pale. Of all the things it could be, it had to be pale, you know? If it was any other color, we could pretty much stomp this guy without any problems. Okay, you know what, Katasha? If you're getting a common off of blue, I trust you. Maybe I shouldn't have trusted you. Wait! I was right to trust her. Trust in Natasha. You know, I expected these days to pass by a lot more quickly than they are, but I guess that's what happens when you are, you know, dealing with this. And yeah, Mountain of Smiling Bodies should shut up now, since most clerks in most areas are dead. God, I really had a lucky break with Tasha for this one. Just one of my best candidates for playing with the orchestra. Man, why is it that a common success has to go wrong when I'm dealing with a low-tier shit abnormality, but when I'm dealing with an abnormality where I want to have a bad time, I have to, like, hope the universe conspires with me in my favor? Okay, 82, that's good. We're making progress towards the Silent Orchestra. The Grand Old Opry. That said, trusting in your employees, you're right, that's an important part of LobCorp. Oh god, this man is gonna be a pain with him being right next to Nameless Fetus. I am so glad that both of their asses are getting evicted soon. Okay, common purple, but white is still common. I think common white will be a lower chance of success than the common purple for now. I think we'll be able to end the day with either one weapon, one gear, or maybe both if this keeps going as well as it's been going. Yeah, we're close to our first ego suit, and I like that. Don't remind me that I can't evict my fail son. Why'd you have to remind me that he exists? This is definitely a very methodical pace compared to how I usually play, which is impressive because I usually play at like a half methodical pace. It's just that half of me is going incredibly slow and tactically, and the other half is absolutely ungaing all of my bungas. Maximum grog and grung gameplay. Yes, we snagged our first suit. If I can get my hands on the Da Capo scythe, I'll be very Maybe I should have gone for the scythe first, because if I can get either of them, I think the scythe is going to help me more. But then again, some resistant white gear should help a lot with the Silent Orchestra's actual, you know, orchestra. Either way, if I can get like 1-in-1, that's another set that I can then wield against him later. So I think that's kind of goals. Turns out you can get a surprising amount of boxes if you just absolutely stubbornly push forward against any possible metric of failure. Who knew? Might be in for a fight. Ooh, we're in for a fight. Tasha, stay back here and heal up. And with that, we're done playing with the orchestra for today. Whenever the curtain falls, we just stop playing with him until the next set. Do you think the white resistance is actually going to be more helpful than the white damage? Okay, I trust you. And the movement is beginning. Let's get our shields up. Shields up. Shields up. Once I make it to the black damage, everything's gonna go fine. And I saw the shields broke a little early, so shields up. Why in the world is the first set pale? You guys are starting to get a little nervous, so let's replenish your shields, replenish your shields, replenish your shields, and you two in the back, replenish your shields. Frankona, what are you doing? Guys? Oh shit, Brim's in a panic. Oh good, Brim's been unpanicked. That was weird. Everybody alive? Everybody alive! Mountain of Smiling Body's fine. Mountain is fine. Hello, Jump Off. Oh no, why are you glad? Is everything okay? Or are you just really interested in this nice little tactical crawl through Lobotomy Corp? Yeah, all of you guys freaking heal. Holy crap. Yeah, hopefully it's just because you're interested in what you're seeing and not because, like, the demos are bad or something. Because I don't like if the demos are bad. I love your demo streams. Yeah. Oh no, what's 49 again? Like, what's so bad with 49? And I'm glad you're enjoying the shit show. I would like to call it a regular show, but it's not. It is poo. Oh, the Plague Doctor. Everybody's favorite SCP Mary Sue. Not to be confused with everybody's favorite Lobotomy Corp Mary Sue. The Plague Doctor. Seriously, I am not looking forward to dealing with the Plague Doctor. The Plague Doctor is going to kick my ass up and down this facility. You know what? I don't trust anyone that's too slow to work on the baby. You're on baby duty and Mary's on teddy duty. Even after the rewrite, it's not a good article. That's kind of a shame. Okay, Tasha. Don't bungle this for me. Mime Hate Squad, gather in your locations. Tasha, you are not going to succeed super hard on a bad RNG roll. Tasha, don't do it. Tasha, don't do it! Oh, thank God. No! No, we were won over! We played blackjack and we lost! Ah, okay, so he's left the Mary Sue and more of the Roman Reigns. I got it. Okay, Tasha, I'll chalk that up to a bad RNG roll. But if you're still getting common off of blue, let's see how you do. Should I have let her heal a little first? I feel like I should have. It's fine. I feel like that happens inevitably with almost everything popular. You're gonna get your breakout characters. You're always going to get your Fonzie. Okay, now you're down to low success on it, so we're gonna let you heal, and then we're going to pivot to Insight. Kyle. Ah, yes, everybody's air quotes favorite Star Wars villain, alt-right Kyle. I don't know why dismissively calling Kylo Ren Kyle is just so fucking funny to me. Like, something about Kyle makes it a very not intimidated name. Yeah, I mean Kylo Ren. It actually was, in the most surprising way possible, Suki. The most iconic SCP was a big old walk-in copyright issue, because it turns out that was somebody's art and they were not licensed to use it. Oh, you mean like SCPs in general? Oh yeah, there was a whole shit show with like some group in Russia trying to like monetize the SCPs or something, I think. There was a whole to-do about it. But that's not quite related to the SCP-123... Was it 123? God, I'm totally showing my ass here because I do not know what the fucking statue is called. But I do know that there was a whole kerfuffle about him. 173, there we go. You know, I think that actually shows some pretty good integrity on behalf of the wiki, that they took down their most iconic image just because they knew they didn't fully have, like, the right to it. Will it breach? That is the question. Okay, we're still at a common, so I still feel comfortable pushing the issue. And also, if it is gonna breach, I would honestly rather it breaches now instead of breaching later, you know? That way, I'll still have all of my bullet. I mean, honestly, part of the hard part is just, like, you can't manufacture care, you know? Also, man, I almost got jump scared by a stray brap from 1.76 megahertz over there. And we are still at common on silent orchestra, so I think I can... Oh wow, is 30% the lowest it can go? Can I basically sustainably farm it if I can trigger a neutral work result at every 30% mark? Huh. I think the IKEA has to be my favorite SCP. On a conceptual level, it's just fantastic. Holy shit, Tasha. Is SCP Secret Lab still being developed? Yes, I remember that one. They were treating it like your average, like, contained monster, and it was having a really bad time. And then they were like, what if instead we raised it like my small son? And it turns out that really did the trick. Okay, we got the fight out of our way. I love that. That's so pure. And here he is, the silent but deadly. Okay, Pansy, you get one too. A little nervous, so let's just armor those guys back there up. And now he dies. We're really good at handling the silent orchestra, you guys. It's almost scary. Play with baby. Play with Teddy. And then we should be at some meltdowns. That would actually be amazing if you could just bump into a nice little wholesome boy. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. At least it's just a purple noon, aka a jabroni. Nah, time to let this thing breach and just kick its ass. Actually, does it breach if its energy runs out, or did it just have a lowered clip-off level? Let's find out. Because I know technically it doesn't breach when its clip-off hits 0, and the effect of this is to lower the clip-off. But I'm not sure if for breaching it has like a special exception. No, yeah, it just cost us a tiny bit of energy. Okay, cool. Everyone get back up here. Except for you, Tasha. You're gonna keep playing with the ha-ha hee-hee funny cricket man until we get his cricket stick. Huh, playing. It's funny because he's an orchestra. Okay, yeah, so we literally never have to interact with this man no matter what happens. which is good because I hate him. And we're very close to getting our first decapo. I legitimately, like, at first I was doubting, but I actually think we have what it takes to max out the silent orchestra, if not tomorrow, then at least today. Which is good because who knows if the next day is going to give us another entire different A-list to deal with. And then Purple Noon is... Oh god, we're gonna have to babysit Mountain of Smiling Bodies again, aren't we? Purple Noon might actually be a pretty bad idea with our current setup. But then again, if Purple Noon causes a breach, we can always just end the day, because we don't need lob points right now. We are swimming in lob points. And just so I don't forget. Jesus Christ, Tasha, you were supposed to do bad. Ah well. Got Scythe, don't care. Shit, you should get up there. Do I want to fuck with low or do I want to move on to common white? Let's try common white. How bad could it be? Or rather, how good could it be? Yes, Madness Project Nexus is having another update to its arena mode. I'm kinda sad you can't do arena mode co-op because I really would love to do arena mode co-op. Shit, we got a breach. Places, people. I love how the curtain closing can be seen on its background too. That's so good. Okay, that was the first shield break. And movement 2 is here. I don't know what's constantly healing everyone's sanity, but I'm really glad it is. Because yeah, that keeps going exceedingly well. Despite everything. Now, since I'm getting such good RNG with the Silent Orchestra, I am tempted to keep poking at it, because I clearly can. Let's try another white Tasha. Tasha's getting worryingly good at dealing with the Silent Orchestra, which is bad because I do not want Tasha to be good at dealing with the Silent Orchestra. Medium is premium. Okay, Tasha, maybe don't do that bad. Whew, clutched it. If I can end today with snagging another decapo, I'm going to be happy. It doesn't have to be the weapon version, but any of the gear. Like, I know co-op arena mode might not make a lot of sense with the story, but it's also Madness combat. Are we really here for the story, or are we here for the violence? That said, I really should dive more into the game at some point, but there's so much other stuff I want to play that doing second plays of stuff I've already done, like Golden Treasure the Great Green and Madness Project Nexus, really kind of takes a bit of a back burner, you know? Even if it would be a very different experience for each. You know, latest, that really is cutting the Gordian knot, huh? God, I'm gonna have to get everyone in position for Purple Noon soon. I don't want Orchestra to breach again, though, so I'm going to, once it gets to 1, stop working on it. And then from there, if Purple Noon causes a breach of Mountain of Smiling Bodies, then I might reset. Just because that's a very bad combo, considering what Purple Noon does. Then again, I can always just bring, like, one person adjacent to each room to hunt it down while letting a bunch of my A-lifts deal with the mountain. I don't know. Strategizing hard. Of course you're here for the story. You're a nerd! And yeah, I do not want to engage this thing without at least having shields up, you know? At least if I get it down to 1, if I do stick around for the next part of the day, I can at least trigger it again. And if not, I only have to poke it like a few more times on the next day to get all the rest of its stuff. Which means I can focus on the inevitable next A-lift I get saddled with. It really is basically just risk... Wait, hold on. Is there a cap? Is there a cap on how much you can grind a single abnormality? Did I just hit the cap? Okay, because the way it froze at 80 was really sus. It looked like I didn't gain much lob, because I know usually it ticks up during that countdown, and instead it just kind of froze at 80. Well, yeah, I know on a per abnormality basis it freezes at 999. But if I literally got more in the day than I'm allowed to, I'm going to laugh. Needless to say, at this point, we end day there, because I am not dealing with you. Venus. Oh, shit. Holy shit, Tasha clutched that. Okay, no, there's no cap. It just yo'd up to 90. Okay, so that's all the work on Tasha we're doing today. I know Big Old Nerd was the last one on Happy Teddy Bear, so Mary, Big Old Nerd. And then from there, I start bringing people into hallways. Yeah, okay, good to know that I was wrong. Probably is some LobCorp jank. God, am I going to spend nearly an entire day playing a freaking mid-game day? That's gonna be hilarious if so. Okay, so now we are not going to all stay up here. Instead, Mary, you go up here. Big Old Nerd, you go up here. Who else is double A-lift? Mr. Citrus, you go up here. Does he have any resistances? He's weak to red, okay. But he only resists black like a little. As far as abnormalities go, he's really not the scariest one in this facility, like at all. Okay, so I'm sending all my double A-lifts there. Except for Tasha, who needs to stay in her... Oh no, I can always bring Tasha back down there. Because I want to be able to stop Mountain of Smiling Bodies when the thwomping inevitably happens. Meanwhile, everyone else can handle the other rooms. So I have Marinelle. Who do I have here? I have enough people in these rooms. Although maybe the people in this room don't need to be in this room because the Mountain of Smiling Body Squad can handle them, or as I like to call it, the Bod Squad. Tasha is still slowly making her way up. Brim and Pesha, you take this hallway. Franksona and Guile, you take this elevator. Brim. Brim and Chloe, you guys take like this elevator. Okay, I think we're in good positions for dealing with purple. Nobody is in a room that matters. And if we have a mountain breach, we can handle it. If we don't, we have people. I think we're about good and ready. Pesha, you're on baby duty. Because I don't think anyone smashes down on... Okay, someone does smash down here, it's just the room is mostly empty. And... Oh. Okay, Mountain's almonds are activated, but is he going to breach? That I don't know. Just in case, I'm waiting on standby. You know, I think I can spare, like, 2 of you guys to get over there. Because he's raring to go, but he not going. And it worked! Let's see, everybody get back down to your previous position. You guys get down here. Pesha, get down here. You guys get down here. You guys get down here. Marinelle, Shao, and Everett, you stay there where it's safe. Frank and Eugene, you travel there where it's safe. I don't think that has any unlucky low levels out of position. Aw, you're not a fan of your hirelings? And their incredibly colorful and creative designs? I know one of them had a mustache, or at least I think they had a mustache. And we may get an orchestra brief because Tasha is getting weirdly good at dealing with this. I almost want to send her in to do red because common worries me at this point. But nah, I think that was a fluke. Getting a fucking breach on a blue. Right? And I have 10 shields, even if that does happen. Yeah, no, it was definitely a fluke last time. Perfect. They've used their bare... Well, it depends. How much training did you give them in the bare fist skill? They might have legitimately believed it to be the better option. Aw, he hungry. Yeah, we can definitely get one of these two. I think going for both is going to be pushing my luck. You don't get to train them and they grab whatever skills they want. And yeah, they might have grabbed their skill that says I cast fist. I mean, you're the one who picked a class with big meaty claws and decided that it would be a good idea to instead handle gun. I'm trying to remember, did you grab melee skills and then just use melee weapon, like weapons instead of punches instead? I'm trying to remember. Unarmed is garbage without proper equipment, even with your big meaty claws. Good to know. $129. Yeah, and your stream run. Not in the countless other runs you've done then because you played the game every day for like 2 months? Like a nerd. Talented, talented nerd. Come on, Tasha. Get that healing done. Not losing you. Too useful, dang it. Common white. I think this will trigger it, though. You focus on unarmed and meat hooks to drag enemies closer to the punching. Okay, that's actually a pretty legit build. That's actually dope. Nice choice. I could have sworn there was a while where you were like running around with like dual wielding katanas and stuff. But I may be misremembering. Speaking of misremembering, I have no idea who was with Happy Teddy Bear last, so not gonna be poking that bear, pun fully intended. I can't believe it. You played the rare and elusive double Sephiroth. So the next day we're going to be focused on grinding whatever spawns in here and desperately trying to make Warm-Hearted Woodsman happen. I almost feel like for the next day we just hire a bunch of disposable employees with 2 purple because we have a shit ton of lob points and it's all gonna reset anyway. And we just flood lower with a bunch of absolute jabronis. Sometimes you just have to slash to advance. Good words of wisdom for life. Because especially if we can finish Silent Orchestra today, acrobatics training consists entirely of throwing whatever you have on hand. Throw your gun, throw your knife, throw your life, throw your wife. That's right, there actually were legitimate throwing weapon type items. Like rocks. And Jesus powers. You know, I will say, I'm gonna miss this little weirdo. I know we're like entirely tapping him out in a single day, but I'm gonna kinda miss him. I won't miss you though. You have unironically replaced this guy, this guy, this guy as the worst thing to happen to my facility. You are not my small pear-shaped son. You just suck. Really bad. And I'm going to be rewarding you for this by feeding you employees until you just leave my life for good. Okay? Not feeding you any good employees because they have gear I want. You only get your diet of jobbers, and you are going to like it that way. That explains why your hirelings sucked so bad sometimes. That's kind of annoying considering you have no say over who lives or dies. That does kind of mean that in the end it depends entirely on RNG, huh? Whether you actually have good hirelings or not. I wonder if at some point it's more efficient to just hire higher level hirelings. I just said hire like 3 times in a row. My inner English major is crying, and I wasn't even one of those. Did you not even pick them back up before stopping playing? Did you just leave them in, like, the naughty medicine corner to think about what they've done? To repent for disappointing you? I think we're about to have our breach? No? Yeah, no, I think I figured out the loop. I'm actually going to end this day with a lot of these decapos. Then you check their stats and all of their traits were like broken leg, broken arm, broken nose, broken heart, broken groin. If you or any of your loved ones have a broken groin, you may be eligible for compensation. Oh my god, hit it, latest. Hit us with that latest mention of this pile of corpses. It's a pun! Come on, Tasha. Either do really good or really bad. I believe in you. Well, actually, why am I saying that when I can stretch this out for as long as I want with no consequence? I can do anything. Yeah, this is going great. Holy shit. We actually got 2 decapos. That's 2 more jobber weapons I can retire. And if I can get the suit too... God, I can't believe we literally have the perfect facility for working with the silent orchestra. All you guys being all, oh, this one's gonna be a pain in the butt, be careful. You were doing it with non-leveled hirelings, so they were like just complete babby mode? Not an ounce of protein on them? Couldn't fight their way out of a paper bag if that paper bag had a gun? I say as if a paper bag having a gun would be conducive to fighting your way out. I mean, I guess you could take the gun and turn it upon the paper bag, since it's not like the paper bag has any hands to be using it with, and bullets are probably very effective at ripping through paper. But on the other hand, what if that's what the paper bag wants you to think, you know? They had corpus and you believed in them. Okay, new project. Somebody make a... Phobos, probably? I don't know. Yeah, make a Phobos edit of that one Megamind no bitches picture. No corpus? I don't know why Megamind has come back in so many memes lately, but I'm really glad it has, because Megamind is completely and unironically an underrated movie. I will go up to bat for this constantly. It's just legitimately a good movie. Wow, Punishing Bird is so jealous that we spent an entire day working on Cricket over here that he just breached. It's a shame abnormalities can't be goaded into attacking Punishing Bird, because that would be such a great way of dealing with breaches. And oh my god, Silent Orchestra, stop! Only 5k out of that doomed run. That's the worst thing about doomed runs. They snowball. You know what? I think I should just end the day here. First trumpet, first trumpet, first trumpet, first trumpet, first trumpet, first trumpet. Jesus, we spent an hour 14 on a single day. That's nuts. But we can finish the Silent Orchestra tomorrow. And now we'll have a lot more gear to wallop him with. Porcupus, Beauty and the Beast, and Censored. Have you all, don't want any of you. Here we go. Oh. Guys, I'm gonna be so fucking mad. Is this Judgment Bird? Did we finally get Judgment Bird? On a day we're resetting anyway. I can't believe it. No, not Yo. This is not Yo. We're resetting this day, remember? Because this is the most efficient period for grinding. Let's just pick Spider Buds. We just don't have to deal with it. And... TO909, okay. It's okay. I know you were excited because I've constantly been asking, is this a bird? Now we finally get a bird and it's into one period where I do not want a bird. Did you know there's a cactus on your chaotic mess of a desk? It seems that an employee who wanted to become intimate with you put it there. Okay, I know this game was translated from Korean, but dear God, that is the most effective strategy possible for sliding into someone's DMs. If someone snuck a cactus on my desk and asked me out, I'd give them a chance. If I were to give my personal input, I don't like cacti much. There could be various reasons for one to grow a plant. However, its vicious thorns are not something worth enduring like those of a rose, as it is not pleasing to the sight, nor does it produce valuable sap like a maple tree. I've also never seen one grow a flower bud. You have not gone to a C-tier gardening store where they just glue plastic flowers onto those babies. Oh my god. Theoretically, it would bloom in the right environment. That possibility is something I've never witnessed, as it may be all cacti I have known spread their roots into the barren— Oh no, I forgot to drink! I'm sorry, this was on a delay. Do you believe that the cactus will bear a flower? Yes, it will. You talk as if you've seen it for yourself. Well, if you're so certain about it, then keep it. This place doesn't even have sunlight, but who am I to stop you? God, I can't get over the fact that we've just completely erased Tifereth from our game until day 37. That's hilarious. Excuse me, sorry? They're all AFK. Just latest. Just latest. Just latest. Just latest. Yeah, I am taking Destiny off of all of the ego gear, by the way. Nope, none for you. By God, it's full of jobbers. Oh no, they don't have enough temperance to wear the best suit for this. Oh shit, right, I have Teddy Bear. Oh my god. She'd probably say something like, "Oh, I am not programmed for such things." So, you are going to be rocking Di Capo. You know what? Who came really clutch? Now here's something I'm worried about. If I do a memory repository and someone is equipped with gear who no longer exists after that day, do I lose that gear? Just in case, I'm probably gonna unequip everybody, but... Wait, no, I really want people on Sword Sharpened with Tears. Just in case I get another breach. Yeah, this should be fine. God, I have so much good gear, I don't even know who to give the people that have bad gear. Well, actually, you know what? Crimson Scar has our best resistance, and maybe instead of Eugene, Latest should have it, and Eugene can have Lamp, so I can give Pesha Justice. Wait, no, Lamp has a better white resistance, so maybe Eugene and Frank Sona on Lamp? And then just put the jobbers in Ecstasy. Okay, there we go. Sword Sharpened with Tears is a really good set. This should be fine, let's go. Wait, you can actually tell them? Huh. Actually, first everyone get down here. Wait, not everyone, only the job squad. You guys stay here. Yeah, so today is the job squad and playing with a music box. Where's my other... You guys are all in the cool person team. You guys are all in the lame person team. I feel like you guys are all in the cool person team. Yeah, you're all on Team Cool Guy. It's these two departments that do not get invited to my birthday party. Now, before we start messing with awful, awful woodsmen, Destiny, as the alpha jobber, you're getting in there and you're listening to music. You're listening to Radio Disney today. While you do this, Jobber the First, try not to fuck this up too bad. Those who listen to Teresia's music recover SP, including the employee playing the music box and everyone in the department where they're located. That's actually weirdly useful for this upcoming fight. What's the catch? Let me guess, like you listen to it for more than 5 seconds and your butt explodes or something? Up. Oh good, it's Murder Panic, I think. Okay. Sword sharpened with tears, intercept her. And let's hit you with a slow bullet. Yeah, Destiny, you are not winning a fight with Brimcon. Like, even remotely, goddamn. Okay, Destiny, think about what you did, and go back in the music room. One Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi, 10 Mississippi, 11 Mississippi, 12 Mississippi, 13 Mississippi, 14 Mississippi, 15 Mississippi, 16 Mississippi, 17 Mississippi, 18 Mississippi, 19 Mississippi, 20 Mississippi. So long as she does it for like 20 seconds at a time, I think it's fine. We're about to get more info anyway. When 20 to 30 seconds, the SP falls rapidly, causing a panic. Yeah, I think I see the problem with this one. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. And yes, she will bonk hilariously and effectually. How close are we? 1:48, okay. So once I get the 3 and read it, then I back out. See, this is going well. This is going surprisingly well. Oh wow, it's nothing. Okay, Destiny, back in the box. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi, 10 Mississippi, 11 Mississippi, 12 Mississippi, 13 Mississippi, 14 Mississippi, 15 Mississippi, 16 Mississippi, 17 Mississippi, 18 Mississippi, 19 Mississippi, 20 Mississippi. Are we close? We're close. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi, 10 Mississippi, 11 Mississippi, 12 Mississippi, 13 Mississippi, 14 Mississippi, 15 Mississippi, 16 Mississippi, 17 Mississippi, 18 Mississippi, 19 Mississippi, 20 Mississippi. Okay, we're almost done with this music box. so it's legitimately nothing. I feel a little ripped off, honestly. Okay, into the jobber corridor with you. Grim, get back up to a... There we go. And his gear is just he level, so you know what? I don't really care much. I am not grinding out, like, hundreds of things. It's not like Scarecrow, which is a hee-hee-ha-ha funny time. Jobbers, I'm giving you all your leave. Please all stay out of harm's way over in purple department. Maybe you can, like, beat some low-level escapees with a stick or something. Meanwhile, it's Tasha time! As we try to get one last decapo suit. Come on, Tasha. Shake off the ring rust. You can do it, Tosh. Nope, you stay there, you stay there. And once this is done, then we really just quickly smash our way to the end of the day. No more warm-hearted woodsman, no more silent orchestra. Just working on our top level stuff until the day's done. Honestly, we didn't even end up needing to hire the job squad, but I'm glad we did. Because you just know if I didn't, the game would punish me for not being thorough. And then we reset before the next day on account of the whole day 26 would be a memory repository, and we don't get any new abnormalities anyway. Just finish up our gear, finish up our research, and get out of there. Jesus Christ, Tasha. Well, you know what? Not terrible. Because we're almost done working on him, so soon we can safely mostly ignore him. And if we can't, we have people on it. Damn, Tasha's still getting comments with blue. That's how hard her stats have been grinded by this. It's almost gonna be a shame when she resets. Oh, we're almost there, guys. One more good work result. Or one more bad work result. In this case, bad is good and good is bad. And Grandma's on fire again. What a weird abnormality she is. So I guess after we rush complete today, we go back to day 21 and rush complete that one too. Now with a new pocket of shiny Aleph gear, some new research done on... Honestly, if you ask me, this was a bit of a disappointing haul because we only got research done on 2 new abnormalities, Orchestra and Woodsman. I was told this was the best period to be grinding, but it looks like luck wasn't on our side. Then again, the new options we had were... SO really does just want to play music, and I encourage them, just not while I'm around. Hey, we're done! Everybody, you're free! Go back to your departments! Our long-standing national nightmare is over! Now we are safe to grind on what few employees we can grind. There we go. Yes, we have maxed out Silent Orchestra's gear. That's true. Teresia is new, so it's really 3 new abnormalities. Piss on a leaf. You know what, Tasha? Let's try something radical. Actually, wait, you have plenty of time, so let's wait until we can get everybody back down here first. Oh god, I have to pick the good employees out from the job squad. Okay, everybody has started moving to the objective. Just in case this goes pear-shaped, you know? Actually, because she's done really well on her commons. But I'm worried a low might be like... Because that says very low for success, you know? So I just don't trust like that. But either way, we may have a fight on our hands, so get ready. I think we're gonna have a fight on our hands. Wait. Nah, we have a fight on our hands. Okay, guys. Silent Orchestra fight V2. Now with all of our new gear. We have a Da Capo suit and weapon. We still have all of our swords sharpened with tears. I think this is gonna go well. Ah, shit! Mr. Citrus isn't down there! Damn it, Mr. Citrus! It's okay, we're gonna be doing a lot more damage in the white phase now. Wait, the white phase is after the black phase, not before it. Ruh-roh. And we handled it. Fairly easily, even. No casualties. Job squad, I'm promoting you guys to upper. Everybody else, go home. I love how the trumpet still lasts even past. Welcome back from your popcorn devouring, you nerd. Yeah, this is actually going exceedingly well. Also, damn, Frank Sona in the paint without even having A-Lift tier weapon, A-Lift tier armor on, and yet he is still just handling Mountain. Like a pro. We're going to have a hamburger dawn soon. I think even the job squad can handle them without much problem. Yeah, this is actually going really well, I think. Uh-oh, I did my resets a little too fast. Okay, Mary is gonna be out quicker, so you guys get up here. Training team, you're down there. Purple, go here. Green, go here. Job squad, roll out en masse. Notorious MSB is still doing okay. Nobody is a big enough loser to lose to the perfect food. So I think we can actually end this day with little to no bullshit. Nope. The job squad is rolling out en masse. Yes, they're touching grass. It's about time somebody in this facility did it. I think we'll be able to finish before another Clipoth meltdown, but I'm not 100% sure. If I just keep focusing on he's, it looks exceedingly doable. And then we have our first step of the time loop. Where I basically do this again because we've basically ignored this part all day, so this is the makeup of our facility for all intents and purposes. Ah, shit. Mountain's looking kind of amped, you guys. I think he needs some enrichment. Oh, quiet down, whoever's screaming. Stubbing your toe hurts, but not that much. Let's get another work on Redulta done. Oh, thank God, it's all stuff we can ignore. Like, ideally, we finish the day before we lose a little bit of energy to this thing, but it really doesn't matter. God, screw Forsaken Murderer. He just is never happy with anything. And then he gets all wheezy and he breaches. It's just unpleasant all around. I think Mr. Citrus can finish before this finishes. Remind me to never bet on Mr. Citrus ever again. Luckily, it doesn't matter. One more trip with Redolta and I think we're done. Honestly, for the first cycle, it was a little bit less productive than I wanted it to be. But then again, we really only get 1, 2, 3, 4 chances of new actual, like, abnormalities that aren't tools. You still get more of them in a 5-day period than you do at any other point in the game, at least, so that's something nice. Guile has become Catholic. Workday what? Oh, because this guy's about to breach. That makes sense. Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. I didn't say you could level up Jobber the first. I love the contrast between the last day taking, like, 140 minutes, and this day taking 22. Well, an hour and 14, and the other day taking 22. The human mind is a melting pot of feelings. Memories, obsessions, wishes, agonies, and the feelings of happiness and sadness. Stronger emotions have a stronger impetus. Combined effort of numerous people has brought Lobotomy Corporation to where it is now. We had to keep on with various experiments. Just as we hire new employees now, we recruited numerous people for these experiments. There was not a definite shape at first. Then it slowly assumed a form. Finally, A understood while he was studying the changes. Their abilities, where they lived, their jobs, their strength, these were not so important. What was required was a massive amount of energy. This meant we had just one single thing to pay attention to. It's always floating around, left to rot at the back of everyone's head, twisting your mind until you are left with nothing but self-loathing. The subconscious. Come to think of it, I haven't properly asked for your opinion. Do you truly wish to meet A? Alright then. I will let A know of your thoughts when he returns. However, do not expect him to give you a warm greeting. A is a person who conceals his mind. Yeah, we sure literally hit our mind, didn't we? Perhaps even more than I do. So that is Upper Central and Lower Central all filled out. We are at day 25. The next day is a memory repository. God, I wish I remembered who was hired before and after this so I could know who to equip. But, oh well. Tactical stripping, engage! Ain't gonna be a clothed person in this facility by the time we're done here. So we are now at 8 Aleph gears and 10 Aleph weapons. Remember that before doing Gebra's fight, we had 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2. So our facility has kind of had an absolutely massive power boost. Alright, everybody is back in their skivvies. Except for freaking Neville. I'm not losing gear to Neville. Wait, no, Neville's also naked, okay. He just wasn't showing his naked. Rewind to day 21. Just to be safe, let's begin management first, then retry the day, then rewind to the memory repository. Because I do not want to lose a drop of gear. Every piece of gear we get is a precious memory of an abnormality that is not the warm-hearted woodsman. God, I hate the warm-hearted woodsman so much. Like, yeah, the fact that if baby is unhappy means that somebody literally dies, that's pretty bad. Warm-hearted woodsman is unhappy, someone definitely dies. Because baby is really easy to please. It really seems like the problem with baby is if, you know, anybody else like, if any outside problem fucks with baby, then we have a problem. Like clowns. If clowns go off... Either way, the memory repository. Exciting. Let's see what our facility was like last time we played, because I forgot already. Oh hey, it rewinds to everyone's previous gear state. Also, yes, everybody was already beast mode. We had to hire people that were no longer absolute beasts to tend to day 22. Let me check our ego. There it is. There's everything. We can literally give our main team nothing but the sword sharpened with tears and a bunch of these high tier weapons. Not quite with the high tier suits, but that's a slightly different story. Also, let's put Xiao in here, just so he's somewhere. And with that, I will be right back for... Huh. I actually can't call up an ad break right now. That's kind of weird, considering the last one was literally like an hour ago. But I'm not gonna question it. Just means we're going back to the usual. Oh, huh. Either way... By the way, it hasn't been running ads for you guys, has it? It only runs them when I tell it to? Just want to make sure. God, you really are effective at wearing those glasses. Let's see. Who is currently clothed in? In the department that matters, of course. There, of course, Guy'll have to have his Crimson Scar. Grim can be rocking the Cobalt Scar. You know what? No, Tasha kind of earned a smile. Let's put Frank Sona in the Dapper White suit. Let's put Latest and... Latest can rock the sword sharpened with tears. There we go. And we officially have, like, no use for heat gear anymore. Look at all the VOD and higher weapons we have. That's true, you're subbed so you literally could not tell me even if you wanted to. Good to know. I should really make it so the people in VOD armor get priority for nothing for Censored's weapon. Let's see, who doesn't have something yet? Pesha and the Lower Decks crew, I believe. I think that's everybody now. I don't know why I'm putting so much effort into this when it all gets reset anyway. Now I know how Sans Undertale feels. And I don't want to deal with Baby if I don't have to, so... Let's just work with all the he's we can. I do not trust anyone with Baby. You will work with Baby on meltdowns and meltdowns alone. Instead, until then, we just get enough energy to get out of here and get to the next day. I think we should at least be able to get to see what's in this next upcoming room. Maybe even have a chance to play with it, but I'm not sure. Also, Tasha has if we ever do have to do another full restart, Tasha has absolutely ascended to godhood as well. Like, anybody in this top department, I would say, has ascended to godhood by now. They will be carried over on future resets. Right, I have a game to play. The only downside of our current facility setup is that it is slow going getting from day to day. I forgot we had this weird looking sheep. Like, theoretically I could work this one, but nah. Yeah, so Tasha, Pansy, and all of the people that submitted create a characters. And Pesha. Xiao, on the other hand, has not ascended to godhood. He's never really had his chance to prove himself. I don't know if we'll even need a full reset yet, so it might be that we never even get the chance to ascend to godhood. But in case the state of my facility ever gets too untenable to take to the end game, you know? I'll be bummed if that's the case, because it means we're missing out on a lot of good shit, but... Gonzalez, you're on baby duty. Please try and get there in a timely fashion. And we have Clown Dawn. There we go. Why does this thing's default picture remind me of Strong Sad? I'm sad because I'm a towering pile of flesh without any soul. Not quite as catchy as I'm sad because I'm flying. And we're already at half the energy, so these grind sessions are not going to take too long on days where we don't get anything good. I hope I at least get something workable on my next day 22. Is there a way I can check my abnormality progress, by the way? Or do I just kind of have to feel it out? Like, I know I can see which abnormalities I have. And the clowns are all handled, so day is basically over. I know there's a log, but I also know I can only really check the log between days, right? Not on days? Or am I just pulling that out of my butt? Because I know I can't see it from this menu. I know it's like on the game's main menu or something, there's an option to see. God, our facility is so well managed. I'm unironically proud of us. You know, with all these neutral results, we could get a Rudolph breach, but I don't think we are. Oh god, why is his bag writhing? Rudolta really is one of the most what-the-fuck worthy abnos, isn't it? I am really not going to be concerned with a fucking punishing bird breach at this point. I don't even know what's in the bag on Rudolta's back. Is that like extra organs for it? Is that a bag of Santa? Oh dear, this could take a while. Yeah, no, let the penalty hit the floor. As we proceed to the next day. 13 minutes! That's impressive, guys. You're impressive. Where does one go where they die? And over time, her unbearable sorrow grew into a mournful obsession, covered in countless lengthy hairs. Which one of these two do I grab, guys? We have either the sad Yeti or the question of the afterlife. We're not taking yin again. I'm done with yin. This is a no yin household. Alright, I will indeed let you see. I'm torn. On one hand, I feel like not having to deal with an Aleph in the F is weird, T is cool aesthetically. But Vegeta, what's their power level? $68 is weird with an OGs. So y'all's opinions on who is weird and who is cool are kind of flipped. Yeah, if there's a 68 has specific stat requirements. Ew, we're getting him out of the way then. And many of those who underwent an operation inside of the machine have found themselves rested and healthy again. I like the sound of that. I like being rested and healthy. And we've seen this cutscene again. I know we've already seen all these cutscenes before, but we've seen them in recent memory. Not an insta-killer like Woodsman, good to know. Do I need to hire some jobbers, or are my level 3s capable of dealing with it? This is the butterfly man I was thinking of! This is the butterfly! Wait, no, Shao has actual stats. At least 3 justice and less than 4 fortitude? Cool, that makes the job squad perfect for this. Speaking of the job squad, Isabel, it's surgery time! 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi. I am very confused. Oh, no is down. No is stats down. Okay. You must be happy. Okay, these stat gains are ridiculous. What the hell? There has to be a catch, right? Oh, Jesus, I see the catch, I see the catch. Never mind, now I see the catch. Where am I trying that? But also, how do I use this thing without everybody exploding? That seems not ideal. Okay. Actually, you know what? Just in case, because I don't fully understand this one. We're gonna make someone especially disposable just in case, because this one doesn't seem like one where you can just take it slow and just bring the same employee in and out, in and out. Welcome to the team. Damn, he's slow. And then we also have the funeral of dead butterflies over here to play with. Although I still get confused as to whether he or the silent orchestra was the one I saw when I saw a friend playing. Well, this goes on. Isabel, why don't you give it a shot? This is not going well. Or maybe? That did not go well at all. Oh shit, it stops if I pause the game. Let's try this again, Isabel. And I am not going to pause the game until all of our research on You Must Be Happy is done, I think. Yep, I'm getting somebody who absolutely sucks in there in case this backfires. I don't want to lose any good gear. Because I don't know how long I can just have him sitting in the orb of confusion like this. Also, it seems like we actually have a blue trainer with this guy. Not bad. Okay, I think we're almost done on this. If you've gained more than 200 points, your stats vanish, your employee vanishes the next day. Oh no! And if you use it 5 or more times, you explode on the spot. When employees of 2 or lower finish work, the clip-off counter lowers. 42 to 4 or higher, the clip-off lowers. Okay, clip-off lowering I can deal with. And I'm not seeing a percentage drop, so we know this man is a he or lower, so we can pretty much freely play with it today. And since it's a he, its gear honestly is not a concern. Aha, this is the funeral of dead butterflies. And he gives you his coffin, because I guess he's the Undertaker. Yeah, so this isn't too bad. Nice, easy abnormality. Tool that's actually kind of useful, even if we are getting rid of it after this. When it works, what was bad, clip-off counter isn't even guaranteed to lower, it's just a high probability. Honestly, I dig him too. He's a funky little dude. You know what? We do need to build some energy. Mr. Citrus, if you would. We cannot sustain ourselves on he-he's alone. Okay, that's a VOD tier weapon, and it absolutely looks sick. We are grinding this man. Dear God, we are grinding this man. I don't know why he is packing a VOD, but I'll take it. Jesus. I don't think it's going to replace... Like, I don't think it's going to replace the, whatchamacallit? The Sword of Sorrows, or whatever its name was. But it's abso-friggin-lutely going on my priority list, especially because it's so easy to get. This dude owns... I can't believe you said this was weird and specific. Especially when HOD hires put us in, like, perfect position for milking this man dry. I don't mind losing a little bit of energy to You Must Be Happy. Although then again, there is Graggle. Damn, Graggle just cannot catch a break. I know he isn't the only Abno, But the fact that he's also such a fairly simple to handle one, and that's fair, that is pretty specific. Like, I think he's the first one I've encountered that does that, unless I'm misremembering. But dear God, he's a blue tier. He gives you gear that punches above its weight class. A blue trainer, sorry. Gives you gear that punches above its weight class. And all he needs you to do, all he asks of you, is that you skip leg day. I love this man. I do not wish to work anybody but this man today. I find it interesting that we've had very few VODs this playthrough. Like, we got an early Aleph, and I believe we have less Zayans than we usually did. A good amount of He's. But overall, I'm finding it really hard to place whether our facility is stronger or weaker than it was last time. I think it's about the same, but we do have bodies over here. And he has a unique ego gift with the back slot. Okay, Isabel kind of has a look right now. I'm almost sad that she's no longer going to exist after this. I wish there was a way you could, like, preserve a specific employee between repositories. Either to keep good stat gains, keep an ego gift you'd otherwise lose, or just keep an employee you don't want to get rid of. The fact that you're saying placeholder until then makes me think that the ego gift that you can otherwise get in that slot is a really amazing one. Yeah, we will be unlocking Central and hiring another 3 members of the job squad. I know you're right. I know you're right. But at the same time, losing ego is the cost of someone dying. Until you get that benefit from Bina that allows you to sometimes save one if you upgrade part of her facility. Or how low-level employees are your penalty for hiring someone until you beat HOD suppression and now they're all higher level. It would have been cool as an unlock to be able to preserve somebody. But I do get what you mean. Because I don't think any game unlocks otherwise interface with the memory repo. But then again, you could say that's all the more reason for why, say, that would have been a really cool upgrade for our Hakma instead of just stat up, stat up, stat up. Especially because stat ups don't really have a lot to do with his deal. I'm the time man. I handle all of your time stuff. Cool, can I have any time-related upgrades? No. And now we are tapped out on butterflies. Oh shit, guys, it's the blueberries of understanding. Not you, Graggle. You're too young to go to war. Oh, it's not useless. I would just find it really cool if we did get something time-related. It's probably more useful than saving an employee in the event of a mem repository. I just think it's neat, as a concept. Oh no, guys. Punishing bird. I have everybody on the upper tier and Gebby. I did not get around to Tifereth or Chesed. And the bottom ones I did not even have the chance to as a result of it. Bit of a shame, but what are you gonna do, you know? Damn! That's nuts. Oh shit, butterflies. Poor forsaken murderer. He's not even the most irritating person I've dealt with. But yeah, so it looks like we're gonna be able to end this day and then wrap stream up. Nice. Just in time for my usual. Time to see what abnormalities await us. None of you. Let us meet again as stars, or bearing the hope to return to dust, it shall go back to the grave with all that desires to live. Which of these two boys do we want? We're gonna have 2 days to work on these abnormalities, so even if they're pretty tough ones, don't hesitate to throw them at me. Especially because honestly, the more Aleph gear we can score on a cycle, the better. "93 is an Aleph. I think that's all I needed to hear. Nope! Not you! Never you! And, ooh, it's the 4th bird! Yes, yes, Angela, fertility. Did I just take 2 brolic as hell abnormalities on the same day, by the way? "53 is regarded as a pain in the ass. Good to know, good to know. So let's see who we're dealing with before we move on to the next day. Yep, we've got a bird. And we've got... This doesn't feel very safe for work, you guys. But that is next time's problem. Because for today, we are done. I'm gonna be going to the main menu real quick just to see if we have like a percentage of completed abnormalities I can check or something. Because once we get that percentage to a comfortable position, I am going to heavily consider just pushing forward. But first I want to see how much we can get. Thank you, thank you. I think the hardest part is going to be getting the remaining Zayans and Teths, ironically. Just because, you know, Zayans and Teths don't really pop up very often. Oh geez, Lobotomy Corp! Lobotomy Corp! Okay, we're gonna check the Codex Lobotomy. 77? Hot damn, we're doing good. Good job, everybody. But for now, I will see you all later. And I think it's time I pay a favor forward. Time for the wah. There we go. There we go. Anytime, guys. And thank you all for watching. It's really cool of you all. Glad you all had a good time, and I gotta pick my schedule coming up. I'm probably just doing Tuesday and someday on a weekend, but my weekend is gonna be hella busy, so I really need to decide. But we'll figure that out. For the meantime, enjoy.